Sometimes we look at someone, let's take for example, somebody rich, and we judge, oh, look at him. Oh, because he's rich, he's this, he's that. But the main thing is because he's rich, we kind of give a lot of excuses. Oh, because it is. But you know what? We cannot judge that. You can't. Because you have no idea what sacrifices, what hurdles, what difficulties, what impossibilities that person faced to get to that level of being financially secure, financially wealthy. You have no idea how hard he had to study or how hard he had to work. So you really can't judge. The same thing looking at somebody poor or financially unfortunate. I don't like to use the word poor. I like to say somebody financially unfortunate. And you can't, because you have no idea what struggles, what difficulties that person is having. You can't, because you don't know. You have no idea. You're not in their shoes. You don't know what they're going through, what obstacles they're facing on a daily basis, what's holding them back. Yes, I say things about motivation, anything, walk away from bets, but sometimes there's things that you're involved with. It could be family things and responsibilities that literally hold you back. So you cannot judge. You cannot judge rich. You can admire a rich person and say, look up to it and say, you know what? I want to be like this. I got to work hard. I got to motivate myself. I got to get to that level. And you cannot look at an unfortunate financially, person, a person who's financially unfortunate, poor, and which I don't like to use the word poor, because I think we all have the capabilities if we put our mind to it and get ourselves up out of the situations that we put ourselves in. Then we can carve our own path out there. You don't know, what difficulties that person is. So let's not judge anybody. I always say it in every video I put out: do not judge anyone. Judge yourself. That's all you worry about. Judge yourself. One of the things also I'd like to talk about quickly, I don't like really making long videos sometimes. Short videos are the best. About worrying about making other people happy. You're never gonna win. You're never gonna win. Never. If you were looking for validation, if you're looking for approval, if you're looking for a tap in the shoulder or a praise, that's a fake praise, a fake tap on the shoulder. The only person who can praise you and tap in your shoulder is yourself. Good work, good job. Only you, my friend. Okay, you don't need any validation from anybody. You don't need any praise from anybody. You don't. So you don't need to make anybody happy. Make yourself happy. Well, Bob, it's easy for you to say. What if I'm in a relationship? Okay. What if I'm in a relationship and we have kids also? Okay. Either situation, what do you do? So if you're married or in a committed relationship, what do you do? You need to take a step back. You have to, because it's gonna make the situation worse. Take a walk. Spend some time alone. We all have that time alone. Whether you're going to work, you're going to the gym, you're going to the grocery store, you're going to buy something, take a walk for an hour or two. Go back to the drawing table. Look at everything that's happening around you. How can you reassess the situation? How can I not reinvent the wheel, but change things? And you're the only one who could change things. If somebody expecting you every day to make them happy, there's a lot of relationships like this. I'm not going to say no, there's a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if most relationships are each person or one of them expects more. And we spoke about this before. Expecting things from others are entitlement. That is the worst. That's the worst. And a lot of relationships based on that, unfortunately, because it started based on making you happy, on I give you this, I buy you this, I take you this. So that person always felt they are on a pedestal. You always got to do things for them. Your job, literally, it's a job. You heard what I said? Your job. It became a job. No. Being with somebody, it's not a job. Being with somebody should actually relieve you from all the stress that you face out there. It's enough. You have to work, you have to think, you have to be creative, innovative, you have to motivate yourself. So that time you have, after work and after all of this, to spend with that person, it should be a natural thing. It should be like, wow, it should be like an oasis, like just relaxing. It's not based on material things or financials or anything. But unfortunately, we live in a time and age where all of this based on money and doing things and expectation and entitlement for you to do this. Oh, my friend is husband, or my friend is wife, or my friend is boyfriend, my friend is girlfriend does that for her, and this does for this. You see, this is the thing. And comparing, that's the worst in any relationship, in a friendship and a relationship. These are the things that we're facing in our society these days. It's really, really pretty much a disastrous thing. And that's why we have a high rate of divorce and infidelity and many things. Even when they try to take on a new relationship while they're in a relationship, that's also based on lies and expectation and many things. I wish that person I'm with, he or she didn't. I wish they do this to me. I wish nobody does this to me. You're the first one. All of these things. It's all fake. It's all based on, I don't know how we became as a society basing our happiness on others to make us happy. I don't know how it got diluted to this, based on financial happiness, physical happiness, emotions. Always we became needy. In a relationship, no need. It's like a little baby. A baby, I understand, an infant, when they're first born, they are needy. They need this attention. They need the love. They need to nurture them and take care of them and make them strong and smart and beautiful and powerful. You got to take care, be there for them and teach them constantly, preach to them constantly. So it stays here the way you want to raise them, obviously. Preach to them constantly. But the way you behave with each other, especially the needy part, it's going to rub off on your kids, on people around you. And they think it's okay. This is how it is. To make somebody happy, you got to buy them gifts. You got to take them places, spend expensive vacations, do things for them. Always work extra hard so they can be happy. No, you know what happened is you're destroying yourself, because the minute you fail to deliver any of the things you've been doing, only a matter of time, that person gonna walk out and gonna leave you hanging. It's gonna leave you with the bag. Meaning the bag is all the responsibilities, and and they're gonna blame you for their unhappiness. They're gonna blame you for not satisfying them in every way they wanted to. But they don't know how much pressure on you and how much you're carrying on your shoulder or your head. You put all the weight on you because you figured, that's my job. I got to do this. This is the person. You love somebody. That's what you do. You take everything. You carry all the weight. No, you don't carry the weight. Things should be done equally. Togetherness. That's why two people want to be together, because their presence make them happy. By talking to each other, understanding each other, not making fun of each other, having a good time and joking. Yes, but you know exactly what I mean. So, yes, this taking our society downhill. All the relationships, private, personal relationships, what I mean, downhill. The entitlement, the expectation, all of this. You're not supposed to do anything. You're supposed to you this, you that. No. Why are you with me? Oh, you knew how I am. You knew you married me like this. So this is me. You've been fooled. I cannot blame the other person, because you've been fooled, obviously. And you had somebody else in your mind, meaning you built a certain character or a certain person, and you expect that person to be just like that. Nobody going to change. Who are they? Who they are. A liar is like, if somebody lies, that's how they brought up. That's if somebody cheats, if somebody needy, if somebody insecure, if somebody always need attention, if somebody always gonna they expect you to do things. That's them. That's who they are, and they're always gonna blame you. So don't try to make anybody happy. They're always gonna blame you for their unhappiness. So do not. I keep saying it, repeat it again. Try to make anybody happy. Take a couple of steps, reassess the situation, reassess it in your mind, and think hard, because you only got one shot at it, and it's life. Do the best you can. So please follow, share, subscribe, and like. Follow, share, subscribe, and like. And we're here to make it happen. See ya. Have a great evening. Bye. And a happy Friday.